immersive experience. Nothing beats being at the game, of course, itself, but Cosm is the next best thing. The best of at home and in-stadium experience right there. Super cool. Here, though, real life back at the stadium and on your TVs, on your couch at home in Thanksgiving. Giants still alive. Drew Lock will get some points. He's a quick. Got Neighbors wide open, makes the catch, and he's out across the 45, and that's a good drive starter to Neighbors. But hang on, there's a penalty back at the 14.
Holding.
Wow. And
offense, number 85. 10-yard penalty, first down.
That's happened a lot today. The Giants. 11 penalties, that's why.
Well, you got two guys on them, both are tight ends, and you got to get over there and double them. The point of having two guys over there in that wing formation is to keep number 11 away from the quarterback. And they just can't figure out a way. Manhurt's over there, and Johnson. Just got to do better than that, boys.
A lot of penalties for the Giants. 11 for 83 yards, and Parsons creating all kinds of havoc today. Sack and a half. 4 quarterback hits, 3 tackles, and now it's 1st and 20. Eradicates a good play, and this is Overshown. Oh, absorbing the hit is Johnson, who stays alive. That was impressive. Big hit. Johnson stayed on his feet for a couple more yards. Overshown's been like the Parsons 1B, right?
Yeah, smooth. Just going to continue to pound that thing. I love that. Tough tight end. Make him get you on the ground. And Overshown, again, is a physical freak of his own, coming out there and bringing the heat.
Second down, Neighbors. Nice little spin move and a juke. And Neighbors up across the 25. Gets to the 26, so it'll be a 3rd down and 4 if he picks up 11. Locke got hit again there. He is, he's taken one today. Taking a big hit multiple times.
Yeah, he's back there, and sometimes the quarterback deserves a Purple Heart standing back there in the middle of that. Oof. Offensive line just not providing much protection today, and again, it's a task going up against one of the elite pass rushers in the NFL in a tough 3rd down scheme. So did a good job battling back from that holding penalty. Big chance to convert here in man-to-man coverage.
No pressure. Lock tripped up. 6th sack of the day for the Cowboys. It's Odighizuwa.
Nothing fancy about this. You got Odighizuwa here. And it's just a little game there with the linebacker. Going on Schmitz. Kendricks. Just finds his way to the feet of Luck.
Just 169 yards for the Giants today, and 70 of them came on the opening drive when they scored their touchdown. Just not good enough. Now Gillen to punt it away. Turpin calls fair catch. Cowboys take over.
Look at every week because it just shows you how explosive the burst is off the ball. And he is just an absolute freak of a pass rusher.
Yeah, his 3rd game back after that high ankle injury. Dowdle spinning through the Giants D. And he's up over 100 yards for the first time in his career.
Yeah, and kind of what you see is it's a good run, good blocking, but again, giving up explosive runs for this Giants defense and missed tackles. That's how they are, explosive runs. And really impressed by the way Dowdle has played today. And even last week, he did such a good job of getting downhill in the run game, going forward. 80 yards after contact today. And with his depth, you got to expect him to get it again.
110 on the day, career high for Rico Dowdle. Get it again, why not? That time, nothing. Nowhere to go. Boy, if you're Mike McCarthy, knowing him, he's loving this, right? He wants to run the ball 25 times to the same back and play good defense. And you see, they haven't been able to do it at all. It's been part of the reason why they've had some issues this year. Obviously, Dak Prescott hurt, multiple injuries, but
yeah, so many aspects to why they have not performed. They've lost coaches. Dan Quinn's now in Washington. He was such a good coordinator for them. All the turnovers, lost some important free agents on the defensive line, injuries to Dak, injuries to Parsons. Not a ton of continuity, but I like the rhythm that they played with last week as well as today.
Similar game. Dowdle had a big game last week. Picks up a few more there. Last week he rushed for 86 yards and looked good. So back-to-back his best games of the year. And to your point, injuries, it had a lot of different guys. Teron Bland missed most of the series. He just came back. You know, DeMarcus Lawrence has been out for most of the year. So you're talking about their best players. Hey, Sunday on Fox 2, the NFC's best go head-to-head. Kyler Murray and the Cardinals take on Justin Jefferson and the Vikings. Or the Bucs battle Panthers. Other regional action, too. Check your local listings for the game in your area. Only on Fox. Arizona, Seattle tied for first place in the NFC West. Vikings is, well, no one can catch the Lions, who are now 11-1, but Minnesota is 9-2. That's a really fun game.
Just keep giving it to Dowdle. Allow that offensive line to go forward.
Here we go.
They do give it to Dowdle. Right side. Looking for a seam. It's not there. Okereke all over it. And nothing doing. So the Cowboys will have to punt it away with 5:20 to go. Tried to go outside that time. The downhill variety was working a little bit better.
Just want to try outside just because of the downhill stuff they didn't like.
Yeah, maybe it's just working too well. So Mike McCarthy to look on his face there. So 5 minutes to go. Giants need some offense, and they need it in a hurry. Down by 2 scores. And had an opportunity to keep it in, but did not do it. Keemon Hall had his hands on it, but could not contain it.
We could try. It's a pylon, a granite pylon.
That's not a one-handed over your head. That's like a two-handed trophy hold on that guy. It's really cool. The size of a pylon, just a lot heavier. So that's what we're doing this year. Continue to honor John. 4:39 left. What do the Giants have left? Pressure and lock space again. Throws across his body. And has a catch to Johnson. Theo Johnson.
Look, down 2 touchdowns with 4:30 left. It's just 2-minute offense for the rest of the way, which actually I think helps the offensive line of the Giants because that D-line can get a little bit fatigued. So keep completing those passes, make good decisions. If it's not there, throw it away, but you can't take any sacks.
2nd and 1. Clock knocked out. Boy, that batted mile backwards. Chauncey Golston, who actually had an interception last week versus Washington, first of his career. Cowboys defense has come to play. Drew Lock, first Giants start. He's faced 15 pressures. Found out he was starting last night and studying the plays today on the field, his first start, and he has been under siege. 3rd and 1 here.
I would just give it to the halfback and let him get the 1 yard. Try to play for another set downs.
Fake. Wow. Throw a fade high out. It was covered like glue, but they call a flag on Jordan Lewis. Lewis couldn't
Pass
believe
interference.
it.
Defense number 2. Ball's placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
There you go, Mike Pereira. You agree with that call? You like that call?
One of those you put in your hip pocket. Those are the ones you like to see. Pretty wide open.
Yeah. Mike, you said this on the beginning of the show, by the way, thanking your surgeon, but we're thankful to have you back with us. Missed last year. You had an 8-hour back procedure, went through numerous things just to be back here and travel with us and be on the road, and we are thankful you're back, buddy.
Thank you. A lot of people that were on my side that helped me get through this, including our great network clocks.
You're the best. Here's Lock, taps near side, knocked away. Neighbors the intended receiver. There's Teron Bland, one of those guys that was out for so long this year, had a foot injury. They were hoping he'd be out 4 to 6 weeks. Really only came back last week, and he's only the guy that led the league in interceptions and had 5 return touchdowns last year.
player, and one of those impactful players. Last year was ridiculous of what he did. And again, points off turnovers is one stat that the Cowboys were so good at last year. In the last 3 years, almost 100 points a season.
Wow.
And now it's only been, well, 20 now, I think, around that. So, love to see him back making those plays just like he did right there.
2nd and 10. Block, kicked over the middle, run that, go back to Johnson, breaks a tackle. Theo Johnson, good looking run into Callis territory at the 45. The rookie from Penn State, 4th round draft pick. He's come on late in the season and coming on this drive.
Keep it moving right to the ball. Get the clear communication. Make sure everyone's on the same page. Again, they're not out of it yet. 2 timeouts. Just got to get down there in scoring range. Pass rush is fatigued.
Lock, can't find anyone. Pressure. Here's far side. Tracy's got to make a move. Makes a great move. Looking for big space. It's Tracy down to 26. Boy, what a play that was. Tyrone Tracy made a lot out of nothing.
That's what I love. Look at that. I mean, looks over his right shoulder as he's catching the ball. Knows that he's got space inside. Kendricks misses the tackle. And I just want to see Tracy cover that ball up.
Yeah. I feel like you got to get this before the 2-minute warning here with 2 timeouts. Here is Locke. Stands in. Again, nothing there. Shuttles it out Tracy. There's a flag. You heard the call of holding. Feels like every time in the second half the Giants have had a good play, it's been a holding call.
Well, they're going backwards. And again, you play behind the sticks.
Offense number 76. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
12 penalties in the Giants today.
Yeah, brutal. Just can't win going backwards. And that holding penalty again. Odigizua has been a good rusher and just gets his overextended. Bad technique leads to penalties. Penalties now lead to long yardage situations, which lead to difficult pass rushes that they're about to face. Parsons.
Lock. Pressured again. Gets it out to Johnson again. Leaps over people. Stays on his feet. Man, it seems tough. He's taken 2 massive hits in this second half and stayed on his feet and kept going. And he picks up 13 more yards.
I don't know when in the NFL everyone wanted to go vertical. That'd be like the last place I'd want to be. But Locke doing a good job getting out of the pocket. Been under siege all day. Golston wreaking havoc, as that D-line has. So again, they're pretty tired. You can see it on their face. It's a good opportunity now. Maybe hold on to the ball a little bit longer, but you see Zimmer now trying to create some pressure in the middle of the pocket.
Lock zips one. Oh, Neighbors hung on and he's inbounds. He somehow got it over Deron Bland, and Neighbors did the rest, and it's 1st and goal.
Oh, what a catch. Hey, PTSD.
You're very nice on Thanksgiving. Giants fans at home have had a tough day, and they're like, thank you, Tom. You know, you brought us back to better times. Very generous.
They know how to spoil some things, don't they?
1st and goal. Giants not dead yet, though. Lock here. Pressure, blitz, in trouble, steps up to run, looking to get there. Lock is in for the touchdown. With 2:18 to go and 2 timeouts.
Tell you, the defensive line gets a little tired on these 2-minute drives. And the quarterback's got time to survey the field. They lose pass rush discipline. Look at this. Just nobody there. And with his speed, he's able to get out of there. Leafau in the pursuit. Nice job by the Giants. Wow.
And so it's a 7-point game. With 2:18 to go. And now the strategy. You've got the 2-minute warning with 2 timeouts, so you can kick it away if you want. Could also try an onside kick. Let's see what Brian Daboll decides to do. Let's give you a little recap today in case you just tuned in. You're eating your Thanksgiving dinner. Here's what we got, right? Well, with the Giants on their opening drive right down the field, they scored a touchdown, felt pretty good. But then DeMarvion Overshown, the play of the day, tipped to himself, pick 6. Dallas got the offense going a little bit in the second half. Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown since week 1. Rico Dowdle's first rushing touchdown of the year is over 100 yards. But Drew Lock leads them down. 7-point game, 2:18 to go with 2 timeouts. So now the Giants have some options. Trying to pull off an improbable comeouts. Dallas has been running the ball well, but now can they run it with the game on line? You see, those are their 2 starting interior tackles out.
I mean, you're just expecting Dowdle. You got to pack the box, make them throw the ball. They don't have CD Lamb in there. Hand it to Dowdle, come up with some stops.
Give it to Dowdle. Penalty flag here. Look at the Giants jumps. Yep, that's the call.
Oh my God.
Penalty number 13.
Just can't do that. Unbelievable.
Offside. Defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
It's very interesting. We've shown
Number
CD Lamb
94
on the bench for a while. Aaron has checked in. There's no injury report on him. We don't know why he hasn't played in a while. But he's been over there for a bit now, and you think you'd want him on the field now with the game on the line, but he's not.
Yeah, they need him out there again. Just more runs to Dowdle here. Obviously, the Giants know that as well. 12 on the field.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
This is a mess. Oh, they just handed him a first down. The good news is
defense. The 5-yard penalty results in a 1st and 10.
Well,
Aaron, let's go downstairs there, Aaron. Aaron, as we look at this, we're going to look at this replay, and maybe this is what happened. Aaron, what have you seen with CD Lamb down there?
Well, you know, coming into this game, CD Lamb was dealing with an AC joint injury. He's banged up. I talked to him this week. He said, look, this has been a tough year. I am very, very banged up. We saw him fall right there, but Dallas isn't saying he's out for any particular reason, but you guys know it. Tom knows it better than anyone. This is the time of year guys are hurting.
Yeah, I mean, that's good detective work. That would seem to make sense. And the Cowboys
declined it.
They declined it because they want the clock to run. They gave him a first down, but it really doesn't matter because the clock didn't run there with those 2 penalties.
I'd rather go 1st and 5 than 1st and 10 at this point.
I want to make them use the timeouts. Here's Rush to throw it on first down. How about that? Gets it out to Brooks, and they complete it, but it's a great play out there by Jackson again. Adoree Jackson's had himself a
bây giờ mọi người hả? Bây giờ xì xò rồi. Có cho bạn ăn đấy. Tại em bây giờ xì xò lên. Không biết người dân soạn video mình nói. Bây giờ gì? Để không có cái giao nam đó. Và cái tin tư. nhưng mày đừng có nhớ đâu, mình làm vậy rồi sao
tao đang đi tác nghiệp đây, có thấy à? Tao đang đi tác nghiệp đây nè, tao đang đi tác nghiệp đây.